Hello traders, welcome to Zion Traders. So today we'll be analyzing GBPAUD, right? So before we take a look at the technical perspective, let me see what we have on fundamentals this week. So this is Forex Factory, and as you can see right here, we have a lot of red folder news coming up during the week, and it's actually amazing to see that a lot of central banks, they are actually releasing their interest rates this week, many of them, and including the US dollar, right? So the USD, which is Fed, they are releasing their interest rate for the month, and you can see there is expectation, right? The forecast is 4.25%, which is they are cutting it from 4.5%. That's the forecast. That's not the actual yet. So let's hope that the actual actually maybe it reflects the forecast or it remains 4.5%. But from all indications, the most likely there's high probability that they are going to cut interest rate really, right? But then I personally I hope that it remains 4.5%, right? So we also have Bank of Canada right here. Their rate statement is going to be announced right here. So we can see the overnight rate. This is quite more. This is actually different from interest rate, the overnight rate. So we can see BOC rate statement, and we also have GBP CPI year over year coming up this week as well. And we also have card CPI coming up this week as well. They're actually quite a lot. So we also have JPY, right? So rates also coming up. So you can see Bank of Japan policy rate is also going to be announced this week. It's actually amazing. You can because we know that Bank of Japan, their interest rate is actually one of the lowest amongst many other nations, and we hope that from let's see what's going to happen, guys. But I'm actually bullish on JPY currently, to be honest, right? I'm bullish there, right? So, but then the bullishness is actually for a very long time, long run. If you watch my previous video, you're going to know the reason why I said that, right? So let's say 2026, 22 into 2027 and all that. So let's see. For today, let's quickly take a review of what we did last week and see what happened. All right, this was our analysis last week. This was last 2 weeks analysis, and we can see price drop from here a bit. So last week we were like, okay, let's see if price is going to drop from here. Right. So and we're actually watching, and this was our second level, right? We're watching, and okay, if price violate this, price will respect this. But then obviously you can see price did not respect it. So let's take a look at AUD card as well. For AUD card, it was really aggressive to be honest, right? The price just came and broke through, and that's pretty much it. That's how the market is sometimes. Card is really weak currently, but AUD is very super strong currently. That's how the market is. We just have to follow the flow of the market, right? So bias changed. We are now very bullish on AUD card, right? So let's go back to GBP AUD, guys. All right, so this is just my little analysis on GBPAUD, right? From what we can see right here, we can see we were bullish initially, and then price was just running to the upside, right? So and later price came and started retracing. So when price started retracing, and then we started looking for buys around all these points, and then we took some buys and we took a lot of trades, but then we were still hoping that price was going to continue bullish, right? So but then when price came to this point, we saw how price behaved here, and even though price behaved like this, because this was a strong zone, we still took some buys, and we also took some sells as well. But then when price got to this point, we were also able to catch some moves from here. We took a buy from here, and then we exited around this point. And after exiting around this point, we also took a sell from here as well, because knowing that price was actually bearish already on the daily time frame, we took a sell. Right from there, we took this buy. Why? Because price was bullish on the weekly time frame. So knowing that price was now bearish on the daily time frame, we took our sell. And currently we have a new breakout structure. So what is our next point of interest? This is our new point of interest again. This same zone again is still our point of interest. So let's hope when price comes, this zone is still going to resist price again, because this zone has, if you have been selling from this point, believe me, you'd have made a lot of money, right? So this zone has been a very strong zone. So I believe personally, when price comes back to it again, most likely it's not going to respect it. I tell you. But you see the financial markets, you really don't know what's going to happen. Everything is all under probability. That's just the truth. Everything is all under probability, right? So personally, I'm actually waiting for price to come back here, and I will get into sell from here, right? So this is actually what I'm looking at on GBP AUD currently. I'm just going to be patient, and I'm going to wait until price comes to my zone, and then I will sell from here. Looking at it is still at this very point, but let's see what's going to happen anyways. But if price does something like this and then breaks again, I'll change my focus from here to this point, right? So that's actually how I do my trading. Just break of structures, a retest, and then I will get into my sell or buy. That's how I do my trading, right? So let's take a look at another pair, right? So this is NZDCHF. I actually shared this particular trade setup with you guys already. I told you guys I'm waiting for price to come to this point, this psychological level, which is 0.48 thousand, and I'm going to take a sell from here when price comes to this point. And also, but why price is trying to get to this point, I'm also going to look at catching a buy. So currently I see a buy from here. So when price comes to this particular zone again, I'm going to look at taking a buy from here, supporting it with this psychological zone, which is 0.47 thousand, and then I will look at price getting to this point, right? So that's pretty much what I'm looking at, right, for the week. So that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you love what I do here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. God bless you.